play here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but he brings up a fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone. Has caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. First down here for this offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Looking to scramble. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So what's the play call here on 3rd and goal after back-to-back incompletions? Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. A play action, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Too much speed. Excellent field position here for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Dean. Touchdown, Kennesaw. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Hey, I get the passing to football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Plugged that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They are pouring it on now. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Turning it on! They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown now. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their... He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rushes on him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take a shot. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Let's it go to the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they...
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted. There he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Dean. Spins away from one. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This dude is just sliced. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away. At the 35, he's got room. Sprinting away. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work.
Touchdown, Owl! When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Let's get it, huh?
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Love. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Break.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets it fly. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got an open man. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking downfield on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Now the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Owls! They took a shot to the... Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to... He'll start this drive going to the air. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. He got a step and just... Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got his man, and he cruises his... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off play action on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on second down. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Follow the blockers. The offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Gonna run it. It's Franklin. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, a lot of space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Creates a little room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun to give, looking for room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking, on the move. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Love. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fires toward the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wide out. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide out. Got his man downfield. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Got enough for the first. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys and get.
It's complete. They will. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, what a move to get room. He's loose. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Owls. And guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 4.
He's going for it all. He's got it at the 30. Flying out to the left. And he eluded the deep. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. He wants to take the top off. Makes a grab right down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way in. They take over late in the half. Enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with... There he goes! Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Going for it all. Touchdown! I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Twin receivers on both sides of the field at 2nd and 4. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Tackled there by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown Owls. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Got a man, it's Love. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take a shot. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Quarterback moving. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Into the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's locked.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Here's a heat. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't...
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride at the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Headed outside for the line. It's Franklin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, Sean?
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll try to get outside, finding open areas. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it right down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Give him! Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots. You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The give, and tick, 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 tick. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, better look out. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it inside the 25. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know.
Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Looking for space, it's Franklin. Across the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air on first down. Right on the money.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes a connection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's locked. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Owls! Snagged in the end.
All right, let's get it. Quick.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Franklin. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And it's
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This is going to be a tough situation.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Love. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. He'll pull it down and run. Spins away from the defender. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Touchdown! Off play action on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Owls! And the beat down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability.
Split backs here. Looking for room. It's Franklin. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever.
shotgun, they go to the ground. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw again. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in inside the 10. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different...
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Gets it past the marker. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Gashing the D on the right. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And he just kept. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here comes the heat. He's out past the 35. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. He He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He's taking the shot. Catch inside the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop. Into the end zone he goes. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's locked. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop.
You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touch. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He leaves it with his back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
At the 35, he's loose. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running.
Looking for a deep man. Touchdown! Out. They go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. And some room to work. Lots of running room. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Line is set on 3rd down. They want to run it left here. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, give on the inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivate.
looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. Great move. Now he's got room. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes a grab. Going right to work up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Shoots it to the left. Lost the defense. He's wide open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, it's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown! As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's thrown it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Let's go. Break. Single, single.
They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do...
There he goes! Touchdown, Kennesaw. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It'll be a draw. At the 35, he's open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. On the move to his left. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Franklin. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on.
He uncorks one deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's a tough thing to do, man. Get this guy on the ground.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
To the ground. He's got it again. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owl. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.